Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your like. And if you're a new subscriber here, please don't forget to hit the subscriber button so that you don't miss out on our videos. Yes, let's dive into this. Today's video is going to be Let's watch it right now. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Good afternoon. I greet and salute you all. Ekusimeni. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let's endeavor to share. About me share. About me share that. I am to title today's show as Ibeji. I didn't put the Ibeji as a title, as a typo error. Just bear with me. Mo kàn kí n sáré jáde ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará orí Facebook. Tẹ́jú lólùfẹ́ wa. Tá máa ń pè yín tẹ́ máa ń jẹ́. To each and every one of you that do answer to our distress call. I greet all of you. And I commend your kind heart. Thank you for being there always. Thank you for always coming to our rescue. This is not just a team. We are more like a family because we've been in this team for the past 8 years. Some have been here, some have left. You know, the people that remains in the barrack are still part of the barrack, and we're so proud of each and every one of you, you know, that have walked the journey with me. Thank you so very much. I am in a very pensive mood today, honestly. I'm not happy. I've not been happy for the past few days. I've been tensed up. A lot of things have been going on in my head. There have been a lot of questions that I myself could not even answer myself. And I couldn't also throw it out there because I know you guys don't have the answer. However, we have people that have the answer to it. So I haven't been myself, I won't lie, for the past 2 days. I'm sure you all know what has been happening. About me, like, share, invite people here. About me, like, share, and invite. Please, that's all I ask of you today. So, about me, people gbọ́ àwọn aráalé tí kí wọ́n gbọ́ àwọn tọ́jú lólùfẹ́ wa. Ẹ mọ̀ pé bí wọ́n ṣe ń rìpọ́tù péjì yìí tó. A ní choice ju pé ká ṣáà máa bá ṣe wa lọ́nbẹ̀ ní tiwa. Ṣó yé yín? Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ fi ṣẹ́yìn wa. Ìdí tí mo ṣe kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́jú lólùfẹ́ wa ni pé the story I'm about to tell today, what I'm about to say today, you guys have been part of it. You're part and parcel of the whole story. It started in your presence. And unfortunately, this is where it has brought us. Folosho is dead. Ibeji is dead. The same Ibeji, in case you guys are wondering which of the Ibeji, because I know there are some of you that are my fans, my lovers, that have not heard about it. I am actually announcing the passing away of the same Ibeji that you all, you know, heard about her. You supported us, you know, morally, you know, mentally, when she was going through what she went through and how she came by. You all know that I was not, you know, really part of it when it started, but then my attention was called and I had to shield her under the umbrella of the Abeke Jagaban Helping Hand Foundation, which is my own NGO that I've been running for so many years, you know, almost a decade now, you know, on this very space. And, you know, it's gone far and wide. It's not something that we just started today. We thank God. However, the lady passed on, and this really hits me so bad. it's not just me. I'm sure it hit so many of you. And to some of you that have been wondering, is she still with us? Of course, she's not. She wasn't with us, before passing away. You all know the story. You heard the story. You knew how Dorcas, spitefully took her out of where she was getting adequate care. Not from us. Well, yeah, it was from us, but then it was from us. Pardon. Yeah, she took her from us, and she announced it online that she was going to be with her team or whatever, because I wouldn't say with her charity, because she does not have a charity. She was not registered in any form as at the time she took this lady, that she spitefully, coined her into coming to our team for a better care. She cunningly took her off where she was getting care, and I'm sure you all saw it, you watched it. I'm going to play some of it now. So, because this is how people pass away, just like that. And that was a girl that had opportunity of getting a better life, living longer than she lived. It's really sad. If you ask me, I feel very broken, not because of her alone, but because of those poor little children that were involved. And that is why I'm going to call on the Nigerian Police Force attention. I will also call on the first PRO, of the Nigerian Police Force as well, that they all have to see to this matter. We're going to be calling on all the officers that were involved, because this is not just going to be swept under the carpet, like a normal thing, because the case is already in the public's interest. That is why the police owe us that duty. They are serving the general public. They are serving us as a citizen. They owe us that obligation. They owe her that obligation as well. The welfare of the citizen should be paramount to them. Safety of the citizens should be paramount to them. Security of the citizens should be paramount to them as well. So therefore, I am going to tag all of them. And if any of you know any of the ones that I'll be calling out individually with their names, I will please beg of you guys to please tag them directly on their Facebook account. Osad Goni. Like, I don't know where to start from, but I'll try and put this together and, bring out some evidence. And then I also have some questions that I'll be posting, straight to Dr. Sadeinka, that said she runs the, I don't know what she calls her organization. I'm not sure of how far she's gone, whatever. But like, seriously, that is on the side. It should be by the side now. Let me just go straight to the question, to my topic today. Okay, to all of you, TM Monipa Bubo casing, to all of you that were part and parcel, of this particular case when it all started in the year 2022. I'm sure you all saw what happened, how straight from the heart, and Olawashibi rescued the lady online. Well, what they saw, what we all saw, was online, where we believe the children and their mom were being used to extort the general public. Yes, and this is how these two individuals that I just mentioned came into their case and rescue them. They did not just rescue them, they handed them over to the authority. They called the attention of the authority from Alagmo to Panti to wherever, to Zone 2. Virtually all the police stations knew about this very case. So there's none of these police stations that I just mentioned that will come out to say they have not heard about this case. And from there to the Ministry of Justice and Women Affairs or Family Affairs, domestic Ministry of Domestic Violence is always part of it. We'll also have so many other non-governmental organizations that we worked with: Sierra, Atlanta, all those people were part of it, for you to know that we did a very good job with them. Taking up the twins cases is not something that is hidden to any of this, organizations and bodies that I just mentioned. They were all fully aware of what happened and the situation of things with this family. Unfortunately, our case was fractalized by Dr. Kemi Adeyinka online. And then she took them in. And when she took them in, before she took them away from where they were getting adequate care, she first came online to tell so many lies. She called us, the foundation that was looking after her. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to block this person now. I'm sorry, I have to block you. I do not welcome any form of public misconduct here, because this does not look like where I am giving away or giving out. So please don't tag my people or come on my live chat to seek for the impossible. Okay, we know there are a whole lot of you that roam the street of Facebook, social media to ask for harms and that do not actually need it. So don't abuse my privilege, the privilege I'm giving you here now to watch me, to not be you tagging my people to give you money. I beg. Honestly, I am so sad. I feel really broken as I speak, because I don't just want to believe that that girl is dead. Me, if I back with my ethical, but just like that, we really tried for her. We tried for her. Even though she was no more in our care, I do not expect her to die such a cold death. You want to ask me how she died a cold death? She was totally abandoned, neglected, isolated from her family due to Dr. Adeyinka's empowerment or whatever's negligence. Right. This girl was no more in our care. Do you people want to ask me why we're still talking about her? Because Dr. Adeyinka went behind to allege my NGO of false kidnapping. She did not the ones that you guys heard online where she alleged me, my NGO, where she libeled the NGO, not just her, with some of her cohorts that we will be waiting for in due course of time in Nigeria in case they show up so they can bring evidence. She alleged the NGO publicly of kidnapping this very woman that she put into hiding herself. As at the time she took this lady, she was not registered under any form of organization in Nigeria. Neither was she registered in UK here. As at the time, to her alleged NGO, to those of you, because I actually saw some of you's comments saying, we do not want to get involved. We are all humans. Ewa human. Egbodo tara abiamu. Ki o ma won to ti ebiyan gan gba mi pe oromo yi o papa wa jasiku. We should feel for her. We are all human. Not just that. We met this lady. We spoke to her online. She featured in so many of our live chats. She was also on our NGO's page, where she spoke to a whole lot of people. You guys were actually part of a healing process. If you can remember that she came in December, January, 2-3 months after she came under us. I'm sure you guys were so happy at the progress that she made whilst under our care. So therefore, we have to feel our personal way, because what you do, You even laugh when she speaks English, you know, in a funny way at times. I never got to meet her in person, and neither did I get to meet her children. So I've never met them. I've never seen them. However, my NGO, you know, stood as an umbrella in which she used to receive the little care that we gave her, you know, within that, you know, short frame of time that she was with us. But then, Dorcas ni owa gbalo, ori live chat lo wa, ibẹ̀ ló ti lọ bá lẹ́yìn, ibẹ̀ ni ó lọ tó ti lọ pè láti orí live chat ńbẹ̀ ni ó ti spitefully gba number. But before ká tó tẹ̀síwájú gbogbo yẹn, màá jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ ìdí tí mo ṣe bàtà. Mo hope pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin agent pátápátá ẹ ti wà lórí kan ẹ má bá mi tagi gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bá sí nílé pátápátá pé alọ́rọ̀ sọ. Tí wọ́n bá lọ fẹjọ́ agbénipa àbí agbénipamọ́ àbí ajínigbé ẹ̀sùn kànyàn, ṣéyàn máa dákẹ́? Bọ́lọ̀ ń bá jẹ́ ká wá rí òkòkòdúró ọ̀rọ̀, ǹjẹ́ ẹ ní dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run? Nítorí ìdí èyí, ẹ tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ bá mi dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan yẹn pé gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n dì lọ́tẹ̀ ní rìkíṣí láti ṣe àkóbá fún Àbíkẹ́, wọ́n forí ara wọn rú, àṣírí dẹ̀ tú síta. Mi ò meet àwọn ọmọ yẹn rí, mi ò pàdé ìyá wọn rí, títí tó fi jáde láyé mi ò rí kankan nu wọn rí. So báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ pé ńgbà tí Dorcas lọ parọ́, ó fi orúkọ mi sínú ẹ̀, ó fi orúkọ NGO mi sínú ẹ̀ pé àwa la jí ìyẹn obìnrin yìí, ó ní a kidnap her. She said we kidnapped her, which means pé under care mi tó wà, ó yí sí kidnapping, ó yí sí agbénipa, ó kọ petition, ó ṣe oríṣiríṣi. And ẹ gbọ́ nígbà tó sọ lórí live chat pé wọ́n lọ jí ìyá Ìbejì pé òun ló gbé ìyá Ìbejì pamọ́ fúnra rẹ̀. And we've been in and out of, you know, police station títí tá fi bá dé Abuja ní Force ID. Ibẹ̀ ni àfìdí ẹ̀gúnlẹ̀ sí tí wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ investigation wọn. About 4-5 weeks ago, she was still in Abuja with us. Láti wá defending kan, wá lágbé lọ pé can invite her, because since then, we know how she rolls and we know the woman behind her and all those evil people behind her. So that tá bá fi ẹ̀rí ìdánilójú mọ̀ tán, kí ìjọba lè bá wa bi léèrè pé kí ni ìdí tó fi allege àwọn tí wọ́n tọ́jú ọmọ, tí wọ́n ṣe wọ́n lóore, tí wọ́n daṣọ àṣírí bo ọmọ lásìkò tí ó nídìí òǹgbẹ, tí ó nídìí oúnjẹ, wọ́n fún, wọ́n gbé lọ ilé ìwòsàn, wọ́n ṣe tọ́jú oríṣiríṣi fún. Kí ni ìdí tó fi wá lọ gbé ọmọ pamọ́ tí same you ìwọ Dorcas Adéyínká eléyìí tó joyè lọ́dọ̀ kábíyèsí Ológùdù ìlú Ògùdù Ọjọ́ta nílùú Èkó, Ológùdù Ògùdù, olóyè yín tó jẹ oyè recently ni mò ń sọ, olóyè yín, ẹni tó jẹ olóyè yín tí ẹ fún ní oyè amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ní Ògùdù, Ológùdù Ọjọ́ta, ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀hún ni mò ń sọ, in case bóyá ẹ̀ ń rò pé ta ni, màá fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ dáadáa torí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà náà ni màá fẹ́ pè sí bíbá pé tí ò bá nídìí obìnrin kì í jẹ́ kú mólú. Ṣó ti yé yín? So kábíyèsí ọba Najimdeen Akínwùmí Fáṣọlá, Ológùdù Ògùdù tìlú Ògùdù, màá fẹ́ kẹ́yin náà wọlé. I call on the attention of the Inspector General of Police, Káyọ̀dé Ẹgbẹ́tókun. We also call on the First PRO's attention, Olúmúyìwá Adéjọbí. Gbogbo yín ẹ wá bá wa gbọ́, because we would like to pose some questions to some of your officers, the police officers, and why it went that way when they knew the truth. What they did to us at some point is really unfair. I believe this lady has some people that are shielding her from facing judgment or seeing the reality of what she has done to dent the image of our own foundation that rendered the deceased, you know, adequate and quality assistance as at the time she needed it. Now, I'm going to play some video. Timba kurumbe ashashe wa bosi oribitan logogo. Okay, as at the time Tidokas to watch your live chat. Pay umagba money. If I may ask all of you, was she a registered NGO? When she took them in, how many of the organizations that are in charge of such cases did she consult, contact, or got consent from before she took them in? Question 1. Did the police give her the children? We discharged our duty officially. We reported to a whole lot of offices that they are no more in our care. All the police knew that this girl has gone out of our care. We also informed the domestic violence, department that she's no more in our care. Sierra, Antilanda, all other foundations that we work with were fully aware, including the police, that we signed out on our case. This lady is no more under our care. Do you want to ask me why? Dorcas spitefully took her away from us, and it was becoming a social media thing. And at that period and that point, I think we had no other choice, since she had voluntarily accepted to go with Dorcas, because one few vote on it. Dorcas was not registered as an NGO. She promised her heaven and earth. Only I want my sponsor and one more from primary school days to university days. Dorcas promised to give her a house. Dorcas promised to give her a car, both her and her husband, Leleyo. Dorcas promised to give them shelter, food, clothing, healthcare. Hence, we should be more than happy to let her go. However, we ensured that we signed out officially, right, discharge of duty in our official way. And it was documented that we signed out, we discharge our duty. And all the association and organizations that I just mentioned were fully aware at your workload, because Folosho was more than willing to go with her. Do you want to ask me the kind of person that the deceased is? Folosho is not the kind of person that you can say is capable of looking after herself. I never met the lady, but then I saw her on the video as Oloshibi was taking her out. I was part and parcel of everything, on the phone. I don't ask them, maybe tell her each time they take her to the hospital, they will put on video just to cheer up, speak to our mommy, the owner, the CEO of the NGO that is looking after you. Folusho can be cheerful. She can be happy if she's around people. Folusho does not have the capacity, the capability of looking after children on her own. Folusho is not someone that is mentally okay or that should be left on her own. Now, the question you want to ask me is, how does she live her life before she met us? You see, this is what they call opportunity in life. She must have been living her life anyhow because she could not get help. She must have been suffering. She must have been going through hell just, to keep a family life. However, there are chances that the children would be in danger at some point. You want to ask me where our previous children were? They took all of them away from her because she does not have the mental capability to look after children. I'm sure our parents, our family must have sensed this at some point in her life, and they took all those children from her, the ones she had before these ones. None of them was ever in IKEA. Individual fathers and parents. Do you understand? Not Folusho now. I mean the other parent, which is their father, because from my understanding and the information I have at hand, she didn't have the first 3 or 4 for same man. They belong to different fathers. Now, pardon me, I'm a little bit down with flu. I've not been myself. Listen, she had the twins. She's never had set of twins before. There's what we call postnatal depression. There's high possibility that the things that she never even experienced with the children that she had previously before the set of twins would set in. The kind of mental stress she never had when she had those first set of children would now set in. You want to ask me about the partner? The partner is not someone loving or that is caring as well. From the information we gathered, that the husband has always beaten her. They do have fights, they have arguments. The whole of the area where we met her, where we picked her from, was fully aware of the things that happened between this couple. However, we did our best. They were treated, the husband was attended to, the wife was attended to. My own focus, my own main focus are just those children. The children got adequate care from one hospital to the other. We have all the evidence. We have all the people that attended to her, you know, still in the same place today, in case you would like to call on them. From one hospital to the other, I don't want to be mentioning all the hospitals here. One down, one low, but hospital to do one low, pata pata, at a moto treated. They are still very much alive today to testify to it that she was given adequate treatment and care under the NGO, which is the HHF, right? The Abike Jagaban Helping and Foundation. Now, Dorcas wanted to take her in. How many organizations did she consult before she took this girl in? Who consented that very project? Is it the police? Did you give her the go-ahead to take them like you gave us? Were you aware of the things she feeds them, where they go, the kind of care she gives them? Okay, ma play video, dear. Ma ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sọ fún yín irú ikú tó pa ìyá Ibeji. Irú ikú tí irú nǹkan tẹ́ gbogbo ohun tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ rí. Ma fàsìkò yìí sọ fún yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwádìí tí a ṣe láti jọ́ Jímọ̀, ìjọ́ Friday tí ọmọbìnrin náà ti jáde kúrò láyé ní òjijì. The death really looks, you know, mysterious, suspicious. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before, but I will bring you into it now, and then the police will have a bit of information and they can pick it from there and they can start their investigation. Okay? Not based on the things I'm saying. You all know that they will do their own investigation based on the little info that I give them here today. And that is why I'm going to mention, you know, all the people to Motikoko Daruko. Okay, I'm coming back here. I'm going to play this video of when Dorcas took her in. The video that Dorcas did yesterday, that that is the video tí Dorcas ṣe lánàá pé kò sí ètò kan bóyá Folosho kú dànù àbí kò kú dànù pé òun ò gbé wàhálà sọ́kàn, òun fẹ́ ṣe party. I am also going to ask the Nigerian police why you asked her to go and provide her in the last 4 weeks. What you told us in first CID in Abuja was that she has admitted that she knows the whereabouts of those family, the children and the mom. The police told us that in Abuja. Ni first CID pé Dorcas ti jẹ́wọ́ pé òun mọ bí táwọn ọmọ wà, and that they have told Dorcas to go and provide them, that she must produce the children and their mom. If you told her to produce the children and their mom, and you monitor her, and if there's no one behind her that is abusing the power of all of you, the police officers, why did you wait for good 4 weeks before Dorcas? I mean, I want to. Why did it take her 4 good weeks? Or why did you allow this to wait for this long till the lady died? That is a question I'm going to be asking you, the police. And that's why I call the attention of the IG. Inspector Kade Egbetokun, I know all the police are busy yesterday because one of you is getting married. Yes? Fine, good. Gbogbo yin lẹ wà níbi wedding. But now we are talking of a life here. A life that is like the main tree that has other branches attached to it for survival. Now you ask someone, I think, what's this man's name? There's a man that, the case was in his office at, I don't know, is he a DIG? Something Adamu. I messaged him some time ago too. Now, you ask this lady to go and produce the children and their mom, wherever it is she was hiding them. You left her for good 4 weeks without any response. Instead of her producing this lady that you asked her to go and bring, according to what you told us, that you have asked her to go and produce them. If you had followed up on this case the first week, the second week, the third week, probably this lady would not have died. Nigerian police force. What were you looking at till the lady died? Dorcas ignored and neglected the order. She had a first party done, Dorcas Adeyinka, a first party done publicly. You were all watching her while she's saying she was going for some chieftaincy title in Ogudu of Ogudu Palace, while the victim is dying. You Nigerian police are part of the reason why this girl died. Ask me why. Negligence. You ask someone to go and produce a lady that she said is in her care, that she told you that she knows their whereabouts. You did not follow up the first week to call her to say, where is the lady we asked you to go and bring? Second week, where is the lady we asked you to produce? Third week, where is the lady? Now this is the fourth week, only for us to hear that the lady has dropped dead. Perhaps your intervention, quick and swift response would have saved a life. Perhaps she wouldn't have died today if you had called Dorcas on time. That where is the lady that we asked you, Dorcas Adeyinka, to produce? The first week went. The second week slide by. The third week, and this is the fourth week, Nigerian police force. Only for us to hear that the lady that you asked her to go and bring has died mysteriously. You want to ask me what is that mystery behind it? I'm going to narrate my story there now, and then I will leave the rest for you to sort. Okay? Now, ẹni pé kó lọ gbé ọmọ yìí wá, ẹni ẹ fẹ́ rí ọmọ, ẹ sọ fún wa pé ó ti jẹ́wọ́ ibi tí ọmọ wà, pé ẹ ti sọ fún pé kó lọ provide gbogbo wọn wá. Ó dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé òun ti lọ gbé wọn wá lÉkòó. And it is on that basis she was released on bail. If you release someone on bail, are there not time frame that you will give that person that within so time and so time she must to produce the said victim? So if it takes us 6 months to look for them, the Nigerian police is okay. Then why is this a case? We brought it in as a case of emergency because she does not live in Nigeria. I still don't understand how you release someone under care, which signifies that the person is vulnerable. If she was not vulnerable, she would not have been under our care at any point. If she was not vulnerable, she, Dorcas, wouldn't have delved into the matter. Now tell me, when she took her in, did she come to the police to say she wanted to take so family in? Did you give her the consent? Did she go to any of the organizations in Nigeria? Are the ministries involved? Who gave her the children and the mother with the father?